Geocoding process might cause some problems, and that is why we will go through do-it-yourself exercise for a problematic geographic name like the Washington. There are many cities and areas in the United States as well as outside the US that share the name of George Washington, and we will see how Bing Maps as well as Google Maps will deal with that. Let's start with Bing Maps, since we have this geocoding inside the 3D map, and when we insert a map based on this data and apply that we are looking for a kind of city in here, you will see that Washington DC is found properly on a map. If we would like to compare the geocoding process between Bing Maps and Google Maps, we can now go to Google service and check what are the latitude and longitude for this particular place. Let's copy it and create two additional columns, one for latitude and the second one for the longitude. We are now ready to go back to Excel and create another layer, this time on the refreshed data. And since we refresh the data, we have now the latitude and longitude, and we can have a look whether these two cities are close to each other. I think the geocoding process in both of the cases was correct. And we are ready now to find other locations, like for example, just the Washington. How would Bing Map understand that? Washington is just the Washington state in the United States. So adding the state doesn't change anything, but we can also look for example, other Washington city like Washington in Illinois state, and you will see that there are other Washington cities, but to make them be geocoded, you need to supply them with other geographic roles.